Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. Across the developing world, moving goods is often less about advanced technology and more about ingenuity. In places where narrow streets, limited infrastructure, and tight budgets make conventional transport impractical, people rely on simple yet highly effective solutions. These vehicles may look basic, but they keep markets supplied, businesses running, and communities connected. Today, we explore one of these remarkable systems, beginning with keratin and expanding to similar transport solutions shaped by necessity and local creativity. In the Philippines, this is the keratin, a humble pushcart that emerged in the early 20th century. Originally introduced as a low-cost way to move goods through crowded urban streets, the keratin faced early legal restrictions and safety concerns. City authorities often viewed it as an obstacle to traffic or a hazard on busy roads. Over time, however, its value became impossible to ignore. Street vendors, small traders, and transport workers adopted the keratin as an essential tool for daily commerce. Today, it remains a familiar sight, carrying everything from fresh produce and bottled drinks to hardware supplies and construction materials. Loading a keratin is a skill developed through experience. Vendors carefully arrange their goods, paying close attention to balance and weight distribution. Once loaded, keratin operators often face long distances that are difficult to cover on foot alone. To overcome this, they coordinate with drivers of larger vehicles such as trucks, jeeps, or buses. Through timing and cooperation, the keratin is manually hooked to the rear of the vehicle, forming a temporary moving chain. The steering mechanism of the keratin allows the operator to maintain control, guiding the cart smoothly behind the vehicle as it moves through traffic. This hooking process requires precision and trust. Operators communicate clearly with drivers, checking alignment and agreeing on speed before setting off. Safety is critical. A poorly secured connection could result in accidents, injuries, or damaged goods. Experienced operators rely on years of practice, ensuring the cart remains stable and the load balanced throughout the journey. When the destination is reached, the process is reversed. The keratin is carefully disconnected, and the operator reorganizes the goods to make unloading easier. Items are arranged so specific products can be quickly identified and retrieved. Vendors then unload the cart, preparing the goods for sale, delivery, or transfer to another form of transport. After completing one delivery, the journey often continues. Operators may seek another lift to reach a new location or returning to their starting point. This cycle of loading, transporting, unloading, and repeating can continue throughout the day, covering multiple neighborhoods and markets. Now let us venture into Africa to discover the chukudu. a wooden cargo carrier that has become a powerful symbol of resilience, ingenuity, and survival in regions where modern transportation is limited or unreliable. Often seen rolling along rough roads and steep hills, the chukudu is far more than a simple cart. It is a vital tool that supports livelihoods and keeps local economies moving. Depending on experience and available tools, a single chukudu can take anywhere from 1 to 3 days to build. Before cutting begins, craftsmen carefully mark the wood to outline the shapes needed for each component. These include the main frame, wheels, handles, and support braces. Chukudu is made of hard mumba and eucalyptus wood, with scrap tires for wheel treads.
Kata miti tunaendaka porini au tunapatia wenye wanakataka miti wanatuletea, tunauza nao, sisi tunabakia ukitu kwa fasi moja na tuko natengeneza.
This planning stage is critical, as accuracy determines balance and load capacity. Once marked, the wood is chopped and cut into specific sections required for construction. Traditional woodworking tools are used throughout the process. Axes shape the rough form of the frame, while hand saws refine the details. Circular sections are cut to form the wheels. The craftsmen carefully shape the edges to ensure smooth and even rotation. Precision at this stage is essential for stability and control when the chukudu is fully loaded. The next step involves attaching bearings to the center of each wooden wheel. These bearings allow the wheels to rotate smoothly, reducing friction between the wheel and axle. This small addition greatly improves efficiency, especially when carrying heavy loads over long distances. Chisels and planes are then used to smooth and balance the wooden wheels. Craftsmen take time to refine the shape, ensuring the wheels are strong and evenly weighted.
Motela ile chukudu kutia mafuta. Marudema ile ya sheni. Kupa deshe, iko na ya sheni. Natia mafuta ndio inatembea sasa.
Rubber from discarded tires is cut into strips, shaped into circular bands, and stretched over the wooden wheels to form durable tires. Fitting the rubber tires is done manually, often using rods and physical force to stretch the rubber into place. Once aligned, iron nails are hammered into the rubber. These nails provide extra traction, increase durability, and improve maneuverability on loose soil, gravel, and muddy paths. After the wheels are completed, the remaining wood components are carefully assembled. Each joint is checked to ensure strength and alignment. The most commonly used chukudu measures about 6.5 feet in length and can carry loads of up to 1,000 pounds. Before entering daily service, the chukudu undergoes a test ride. The operator positions themselves at the front, pushing or pulling the vehicle using body weight and strength. Unlike motorized transport, the chukudu relies entirely on human power and skill. Its efficiency lies in its simplicity. The chukudu provides a sustainable and community-centered solution for transporting cargo, from harvested crops and construction materials to firewood, water containers, and market goods. It supports daily life and local trade. In doing so, the chukudu stands as a powerful example of how practical design and human effort can overcome even the toughest transportation challenges. Hidden within Colombia's lush Pacific rainforest lies the small village of San Cipriano, a place where geography shaped one of the most unusual transportation systems in the world. Surrounded by dense jungle, rivers, and mountains, San Cipriano has no conventional road access. Instead, the community relies on a narrow railway line that once served industrial purposes. Motor rollers are compact, motor-assisted roller platforms designed to move efficiently along narrow tracks and confined pathways.
Prestamos un servicio, es decir, al turista por su transporte de ida y regreso. Y además del transporte se le da la inducción, es decir, al turista, qué es lo que debe hacer y qué es lo que no debe hacer, es decir, tanto en el transporte como tal, como en el comportamiento, es decir, en el sitio número uno donde arrancamos hasta el sitio final donde llegamos.
Originally inspired by industrial roller systems used for moving materials, this concept evolved into a practical and now iconic method of transport for both locals and visitors. What began as a necessity for moving supplies into the village gradually transformed into a tourist attraction.
Y ya en el transcurso de los años, pues obviamente entonces ya se empezó a llevarse a una actividad a cabo pues de turismo, es decir, en la zona.
Today, bruhitas offer an adventurous and eco-friendly way for travelers to experience the rainforest landscape. A typical brujitas ride begins at the edge of the railway line. Operators welcome tourists and provide clear instructions on safety rules and riding behavior. Passengers are briefed on how to sit, where to place their hands, and how to remain balanced during the journey. Unlike fuel-heavy vehicles, these systems rely on lightweight construction, human power, and small engines, minimizing environmental impact while maximizing access to remote terrain. These guidelines ensure a smooth and safe experience as the ride moves through thick jungle corridors and alongside flowing rivers. The bike becomes part of a unified system, where pedaling and motor assistance work together to propel the vehicle forward. Operators carefully align the bike frame with the rollers, securing it firmly so that movement is stable and controlled throughout the ride. Proper attachment is critical. The rollers must sit perfectly on the rails to avoid derailment. As the bruhitas move forward, passengers are treated to uninterrupted views of waterfalls, towering trees, and vibrant wildlife. The two-way journey allows riders to fully absorb the scenery, with the return trip offering a different perspective of the same landscape. Whether it's the keratin in the Philippines, the chukudu in Africa, or the bruhitas of San Cipriano, each system shows how communities solve transportation challenges with creativity rather than complexity. Built from simple materials and driven by experience and cooperation, these vehicles keep goods moving, livelihoods alive, and connections strong. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.